What is up, y'all? As you may have noticed, social media is down today. At least I think it's Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp, which is all the same owner. So I'm not sure what Zuck is up to. But anyways, it's a great opportunity for me to talk to you about something that I've been wanting to talk about actually for a while, and I thought this is the perfect time to do it. And if you know me, or if you spent time around me, you've probably even heard me say this, and that is how important it is to have 5 irons in the fire all the time. This is a way that I've always ran my businesses. No matter what business I'm involved with, it's one of the core fundamentals that I run by, and that is having 5 irons in the fire at all times, which means not just relying on one thing to run your business or to bring you in business. And this is happening more than ever with social media, and it makes sense because social media is such a powerful platform that if you can get the business that you're trying to get off one platform, that's fine. The problem with that is when something like today happens, where, social media drops and, all of a sudden whoever was planning to make $1,000 today is not making that money all of a sudden because for obvious reasons. So I'm not going to be the person on here that says, what are you going to do when there's no more social media? Because that's definitely never going to happen. Now that everyone knows how powerful social media is, it's definitely here to stay. Whether that is Facebook or Instagram, or if they ever, if this is something that were to be ongoing, there would just be another one that comes in and takes over. So I'm not saying that it could happen where, what are you going to do when there's no more social media? But things do happen in the sense where, maybe something happens to your account, or people decide to go a different route, like maybe in the sense where everyone spent money on advertising in newspapers and or on TV, and then all of a sudden social media came in. So it's important that you consider other opportunities. Social media is definitely one of the strongest, if not the strongest, platform for marketing and building a business. But I think it's important to look at that as more of an advantage than your main driver. And some other options you could consider, which I think offer a great opportunity to build a business, which a lot of people don't really focus on, just because, majority of people have one iron in the fire, which is social media. So the fact that you're even thinking or becoming aware of this concept is going to put you miles ahead of the competition in a lot of ways. And when I say 5 irons in the fire, I don't mean one iron being Instagram, one Facebook, one Twitter, in that sense. So social media is one iron. So what can you really do to expand? It doesn't have to be off the internet. I mean, YouTube could be a great example, but one thing I would get you to consider would be, what are you doing community wise? Like, what are you doing face to face with people, in a sense of, you can connect with all these people worldwide, which is what makes social media so powerful. But the relationships that you can build face to face, especially if you're starting a new business, are so powerful that, people will simply skip over someone they see in the elevator or, at work, who may be interested in your product or your service or whatever you're offering, and then spending $200 a day on Instagram ads or Google ads, where, there's a lot of business right in front of you in that sense. So another iron you could consider, I think, would just be something that you could do community based, like really putting yourself in the community. Start a meetup group, start networking, join meetup groups are a fantastic way of, and just, this is a whole nother conversation, but just go in there to meet people and simply have that honest approach where you're not there, take your business cards, sure. But go in there and talk to people, communicate and connect, and just be a down to earth person, and don't go out and try to sell, and just build those honest relationships, and have fun with it. So that could definitely be another way. There's all kinds of ways, and it really becomes business specific. So it's hard for me to just kind of rattle off a few. If I knew exactly what your business was up to, or what you're trying to accomplish, and I could definitely recommend ways to put other irons in that fire, and I'm happy to do so. Just feel free to reach out and let me know if I have any ideas of what you could do. But yeah, like I think when these types of things happen, it's a great time to reflect and say, wow, I should really look at this, the fact that social media is down as a positive and a way to really start thinking outside the box with other things that I might be able to do to build my business, and appreciate social media for what it is, but at the same time, what are some other things that we could also do. So yeah, that's I thought this was a great opportunity to talk about that. 5 irons in the fire, no matter what those irons are. You're always going to be driving business into your business, without the nightmare of waking up one day and realizing that Instagram's down and you can't put up your posts and make your money in that sense. It's a great way to make money, but there's a lot of great ways to make money. So yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully it's helpful. Like I said, if you're starting a business and you're running mainly on social media or running mainly off a website, whatever it might be, and you're thinking of some other ways to build it, I've built businesses in different ways, and it is something that I would be happy to at least try to help you with, and would be more than happy to. So feel free to reach out. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Hopefully you're getting back into the routine after that Canada Day long weekend. Fuck, our country is awesome. We are so lucky to live in a place like this with having so much opportunity. So take advantage of it, crush it, and that's it. Have an awesome day. Peace.